We are here in Chennai of the Chennai Pen Show. This is by far the best organized pen show in India. The crowd is amazing. Here to the organizing committee, the guys who have organized.
So this is Aditya Bansali, I am Dheeraj Nanduri, this is Prerna Jain and this is Sai Malvika. At the power of international events which we have attended personally in Tokyo, London, the Dutch Pen Show in Netherlands, the US Pen Shows, multiple of them. So we have been to all these pen shows and we realized that there is a lot of market in India because the consumers are here, but why are they all hidden? So we needed a space. Me and Aditya on the company called Endless, we make the world's most ink-friendly notebooks. We make excellent leather goods for fountain pens and generally ink pens, and we also make excellent writing inks, which are meant for fountain pens, dip pens, any sort of pens.
How does it feel, because you must be feeling like parents having given birth to, this fantastic child.
Yeah, so it's
this
like
Bonnie baby. Hello, we are here in Chennai. This is the third day of the Chennai Pen Show. As we have mentioned in the past, this is by far the best organized pen show in India. The crowd is amazing. The kind of love and affection that is, flowing all around. It's a kind of positive vibe that everyone is giving, all the counters, all the people. But more than anything else, here, please take a look and please take a bow to the organizing committee, the guys who have organized, Aditya Bansali and his team. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves? Because I don't know your names and I won't be able to pronounce it in Tamil.
no, it's just normal Indian names.
So just introduce yourself.
Right. So this is Aditya Bansali, I am Dheeraj Nanduri, this is Prerna Jain and this is Sai Malvika. Me and Aditya have started the company Endless about 4 years ago, and now for the first time we have started the Chennai Pen Show as well. This happened about 4 or 5 months back. We decided to bring in the tradition of having fountain pen shows at the power of international events which we have attended personally in Tokyo, London, the Dutch Pen Show in Netherlands, the US Pen Shows, multiple of them. So we have been to all these pen shows and we realized that there is a lot of market in India because the consumers are here, but why are they all hidden? So we needed a space, at least like a 3-day event that we could do, that they all can come and like explore brands, try products out and things like that. Me and Aditya on the company called Endless, we make the world's most ink-friendly notebooks. We make excellent leather goods for fountain pens and generally ink pens, and we also make excellent writing inks, which are meant for fountain pens, dip pens, any sort of pens. Yeah, that would be a basic introduction of just the team behind.
How does it feel, because you must be feeling like parents having given birth to, this fantastic child.
Yeah, so it's
this
like
Bonnie baby.
the way it goes. Actually, Aditya and I go pregnant multiple times in a year because we keep launching and releasing products all the time. So, but this was very
Special.
Very special, very gargantuan in the scale, primarily because this was the first time we were talking to public in our home ground. We have never spoken to people inside Chennai, let alone India, much about our company or who we are. So we have always had the luxury of speaking to people from abroad, and they are the way they approach the stationery industry or anything in general is quite different versus how it is in India, the perception. So it was very new, a very new challenge for us. There are a lot of unnecessary hurdles created by a lot of unnecessary people in between, a lot of drama.
Not me.
No, of course not you, sir. But a lot of, it was like a lot of drama going on. It was actually fun. And when I look back, this is like almost like a worthy of a documentary because of all the stuff we had to go through. It's very, very heartwarming for us that the people of Chennai have received it so well. On a Friday afternoon at like 4 p.m. it was packed, which is ridiculous because it's a working day. It's a Friday. Chennai is a very laid back city generally, and people usually get over by 6 and then everybody goes back again by 9. So it's like a very evening only city, and it was very surprising for us that at like a 4 p.m. on Friday it was packed. Yesterday, I think from 3 to 7 people couldn't walk around because it was just clogged. and from what I heard, like the security guard was just abusing me because I ruined his job.
Because there
Apparently,
is
three roads
yes,
are
yes,
blocked.
three parallel roads.
Three
Because we
parallel
go
roads are fully
down.
blocked. So there's hundreds of cars coming in. So today we have geared up that thing as well, because we want to ensure that the pen show becomes a beautiful experience even for the exhibitors. So we organize porters, we organize people to help them set up. So we are keeping it as least effort as possible for exhibitors to come and just
I
have fun.
want to add one thing here, and this is, of course, is something very positive. First time I have seen myself, the organizers looking at every possible, table space, talking personally to every exhibitor and whoever, and small things like taking a look whether the water bottle is empty or not and replacing the bottle. So I mean, this is something that's touching.
Thank you.
It's not only, not only as organizers, you are good human beings, and that is what we want, more better human
Sir,
beings.
it's
to
actually
pick up the
quite
pen.
straightforward. Me and Aditya had only one philosophy. We just want to treat people how we would want to be treated. So if I am there and I'm standing thirsty and I'm not able to sit down, so even the chairs, we ensure that everybody gets really cushiony chairs, because it's a lot of work to just stand every day here through the day in the, especially Chennai and thank God nobody's blaming us for it yet, but it's a lot of effort for them to just stand. I want to make their life easy, so giving them good chairs to start with, an air conditioned space, water bottles, these are all like, they're not very expensive, they're not very hard to do. It's just if you just put a little thought into it, it just happens. I especially ask him to talk more about the promotional efforts that he's been putting.
Sir,
Basically, we had seen shows all over India and all over the world. So from that experience, we realized we need to get more and more people to know about it. And from that perspective, we went all out. Be it reaching homes via newspapers, be it PR, be it Facebook. We didn't leave any channel unturned. So we wanted to ensure a kid going to school gets to know about it, and so does a person who's 60 gets to know about it. So we know there are different target audiences, so we try to hit every channel possible to get to the right audience. So anyone who has even a 1% inkling about stationery would have most likely heard about us from some channel or the other that we have marketed. So we ensure that everyone gets to know in and around Chennai and probably nearby cities where they would want to travel here. And we are very happy that people from Hyderabad, Bangalore, Coimbatore, Salem, Pondicherry have travelled here in boatloads and graced us with their presence here. Very thankful to everyone who's come in.
A lot of jugaad went into it. In fact, we sent about 20,000 calls across the city with my wife's voice. We recorded her, and it's like everybody gets to hear. So yeah, it was a lot of work that we had put in.
One thing that comes out very clearly is there are two energetic youngsters in Aditya and Dheeraj, partners in business, joined by their own partners too. So it needs a team to get things moving. And of all the pen shows that I have seen in this country, they have had enough learning experiences, as they have already shared with you, been to various pen shows across the globe, and you have plugged most of the holes which were found in the earlier shows. The PR, the groundwork, the background work behind the scenes has been wonderful, which is evident by the number of footfalls that you have seen in the last 2 days or 1.5 days. It's overwhelming. And everybody was skeptical the first time what's going to happen. There was an element of doubt, but it turned out to be a pleasant surprise. Great. And your father and somebody else from the media who have worked. It's the media power which has pulled the people. The curtain raisers that were done maybe in social media and in the print media, as well as sending in voice messages, has really worked, because you got to reach out to people, and as far as possible you have taken down all the nitty-gritty issues and addressed them. That's what makes it a big success. It's the small things that matter. And the name Endless is wonderful, because we don't want anything to like this to end, right? It's a great beginning, but it has to be an endless one to go on and on for generations together. Wonderful. Kudos to the young team, which has done a wonderful job people who have come in as exhibitors, who have been in at least 3 or 4 shows in this country, are extremely happy, and kudos to the erudite, well-informed Chennai crowd. The
Definitely.
Chennai
Yeah.
crowd has been
Definitely.
fantastic. Maybe it's because the British came in here first before going across to other places. And I know a lot of Chennaites who are well read, even in this digital age. It matters a lot when somebody is well read and who are able to articulate themselves very well. And that's how the exhibitors told me we have people walking in who are knowledgeable about the products. It's not like that, they've just come in to take a look, ogle at it and go away. They are knowledgeable. So kudos to the Chennai crowd, and maybe whole team, all of us, join us to say hip hip hooray to the Chennai crowd. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! To the Chennai crowd. Great.
Thank you.